Alright guys, so we gotta talk about this guy right here, the full armor Unicorn Gundam NTD. So we are gonna be talking about, do you guys even want to summon for this unit? So prior to recording this unit, I have already tried out this unit without any potential unleash, without any transcendent skill, and then I did the following, max this unit out and see how we doing. And gosh, I was not impressed. I would say I will stay. I'll be true to you guys. I was not impressed with this unit. I was like, why? Like I was expecting this unit to do a little bit more because I was under the assumption on JP, because back then on JP, like this unit was rock solid. Like this unit was like one of the harder hitting unit, but for global, for whatever reason, it's different. Global is just different. I guess it's built different. I guess I don't know. I think the main thing I did want to try was like, all right, how this shit could handle itself in arena, but man, I don't know if I'm using it wrong or is it I just suck. I got clapped left and right, and you guys would see that. I'm not gonna like leave them out intentionally and be like, oh gosh, like this unit is the best like PB or the best arena unit to use. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys out there like that, but yeah, this unit you just cannot go in like bare stock. Like I'm not talking about not using like not going with the transcendent skill, but this unit needs some fast stats. I mean, in the HP department, because like this unit as a sub, like 88k as a P5 at C15, that is ridiculously low. And this unit is gonna get clapped by you guys know it's gonna get clapped by like a lot of those like dominant blue unit right now, like Xeon, Full Armor Double Zeta. Like those unit can clap this guy in a one hit critter, like literally. So even though this unit could excel exceptionally well in arena, like you got this right here, attack all, Psycho Frame, New Time Machine. I see a lot of them as the enemy, but you can't land it. It's fairly hard. So that was kind of like the dilemma that I was looking at. So yeah, I was like, man, I was kind of upset. I did went into this banner like a little bit deeper than I intentionally would have, but yeah, this unit was a little bit disappointing. I would not lie. And even Clan Battle Week, you don't even need this unit because you got Mark Mattel. This unit, it literally does like, you can say double or triple the damage of what Unicorn is doing. So I'm like, why on earth would I even need this unit then? So I was just kind of frustrated after the testing. So I do want to let you guys full on what's going on. So you guys are going to be seeing that tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But I mean, other than that, like with everything in total, like this unit looks rock solid. Like you guys can definitely see it could have like high potential of like dashing out a lot of these like hard hitting EXQ attacks, but if you cannot land them, then you're kind of done. This right here, when battle begins, like you are taking less damage overall, so I mean like that is kind of cool, but for a lot of these blue element units, they do bypass that, so you're back to square one. So Xeon, Full Armor, Double Zeta, or even like the Unicorn Awakening or the Awaken, so those units can just bypass the shit and just clap it like real quick. So kind of unfortunate. Green element is gonna be taking it's gonna reduce it further by another 99. But the problem right now, we don't have a lot of dominant green, or I should say there's virtually zero, unless you want to talk about what you want to call it, the O or Bashi Norn, or what else is there's none. So blue right now, or sorry, green, you don't even see them that often. So this unit is just not going to excel in arena. Simply the fact that there's not a lot of situation where you want to use this guy at all. But in general content wise, it's definitely a different story. This unit does decent in a way. I'm not, for that aspect, for general content, I'm not gonna deny it does have a pretty respectable damage. But is it the highest, and is it one of the more impressive one? I wouldn't say. I think it's just more in line with some of the other ones in a way. I think it's definitely thanks to the fact that you're getting double 58%. That is like the main thing that is helping this unit stay afloat in a way, and just increase accuracy. That's the most important thing for this unit. because when we do take a look at just all the weaponry, a lot of hits, 10 hits times 2 and 3 hits times 2. So we have that. The other thing is the fact that, you know, one of the damage type, it is a projectile, unfortunately. So you just can't really capitalize on the current module until we get the next raid or the following raid. If they would do that, that will let us get a partial one. That's gonna give you both stats, both beam and projectile. So we are waiting for that. But other than that, I mean, I think that's gonna be it for Unicorn. I mean, like, some at your own, I guess some at your own discretion. I would say it's just not. It wasn't appealing to me. But if you guys feel like it's good on paper, it looks good for you guys, then go for it. But for me, I think it's gonna go back to this banner. So if you guys just skip was not summoning, you guys were waiting for this unit, waiting to see if the full armor unicorn was good enough, but it turns out not really that great. So I think even summoning for Mark Name Mortel was a wise decision instead. But what about Banagher's? What is he doing for us? So red, you're getting 46% of rank strength, so that's kind of good. Bombardment, you're getting up to 150, so it's good for red bombardment. There you have it. So Banagher could be good. High firepower, that's great. Another 150, so 300 in total. And I mean, is Banagher a skip as well? Presumably, because what are we looking at? The main three important thing is these three over here. I'm not saying the accuracy is not important, but if you don't have the diamonds and you're like, gosh, like, do I need Banagher links per se? It's gone, but I can take a look at it in the roster. But I think Amuro, the one that came out, the RX, if you guys have that Amuro version of it, I think Amuro is a good replacement as well, because let's take a look at this. You have both the important things, the red and bombardment on the same one, so you are already getting up to 150. And I mean, this is useless to Unicorn, but I think Amuro is just overall, if you did get Amuro, then you can skip it, or any other pilot that might fulfill that role, you're kind of good to go. But other than that, yeah, the full armor Unicorn, in my opinion, was kind of a disappointment in my truest opinion. That is just kind of on me, but if you guys do feel like Unicorn is a good replacement for your a unit within your squad, be my guest and go for it. I was just being a little bit critical because I didn't like the fact that this is a limited and is not performing as I think it should have been. So that is just kind of how I'm seeing it. But I mean, you guys can definitely let me know if you guys still are going to be summoning regardless. But other than that, that's going to be it for me, and I will be catching you guys all on the next one.